Hi everyone, welcome to today's craft video. My name is Dabney. I'm the young adult librarian with the Twin Lakes Libraries and I use they, them pronouns. So for today's episode we have a different location. I'm in the new break room, so if you're like, what is all this stuff behind you? It's the break room. Anyways, I am doing a program today, a little craft to celebrate the launch of the summer reading program. The 2025 theme is Color Our World. So I made this very cute star pony bead keychain, and it doesn't take like hardly any time. I found this from a blog called One Little Project, so I'm going to link that blog so you can kind of refer to that if you need to. It also has a video. It also has written out with pictures, step-by-step instructions, which is perfect. And it was so good that like I threw this together in like no time, and I'm like, it's wonderful. So our craft bags are going to have the stuff you need. You're going to have a 12-inch piece of elastic cord. You're going to have a keychain ring and a jump ring, and you're going to have a selection of pony bead colors. And, you know, if you happen to come to the library and want to make one and want to use different colors than these, we have so many different colors. We have this pack, we have kind of the basic colors, and yeah, lots of different options. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. So, first of all, I'm going to do this the same way I did that one, but I'm going to use different color beads. I'm going to use these kind of shimmery beads, and you're going to put 10 beads in the middle. So I'm going to put 10 of these purple beads. And okay, so I'm going to double check that I have 10. And then you're going to tie it off. So basically what you want to do is get like, they said maybe 2 inches at the end. So that's about 2 inches. And you're going to tie it very tightly. So with elastic, it can start coming loose. So you want to at least triple knot it and just pull it like as tight as you can. Okay, there we go. There's our little shape. And you might have to kind of tighten that up. Now what we're going to do is put 3 colors next. 3 colors, 3 beads of a different color. So I'm doing blue, and then what you're going to do, so this is where the string comes up, you're going to skip this bead and put it through the next one. Sorry, I'm going to turn it this way so I can do this a little bit better. This to me is the hardest part, is trying to get the string through the beads. Okay, there it goes. Great. So then I'm going to tighten everything up. So you got the one bead pointing up like a star. Okay, then you're going to do your next color. If you hear children in the background, that's because the children's department is right next door. in there having a good time. Okay, so skipping this bead here, going to this bead. That one went through pretty easily. So tightening it up. All right, now we're on to yellow. Okay, skipping this bead, going to this bead. Going to this bead, oh my gosh, okay. Struggling. There we go. Now we're on to our orange. And I don't know if I told you guys that I went on a road trip recently, but I did across the United States. So maybe I'll talk about that some more when I do a book video. Okay, we got our pink next. I'm sure I can tie that into Color Our World summer reading. Maybe like a road trip. Road trip of books. I did read a lot. Now, unfortunately, a lot of what I was reading was not teen, so yeah. But I read a lot of different book series, and I was like, oh my gosh, I read a book that was set in this city, like basically every city we went to. Okay, we're done. Done! So now, well, we're done with that part. Now you've got both ends here. You're going to tie them together, triple knot it. I was telling my coworker this, having all these colors together was giving me Lisa Frank vibes. I was a Lisa Frank fan as a kid. I had all the Lisa Frank stickers. Okay. Then, once you feel like this is secure enough, you can cut off the extra. And I kind of like to try, I like to try to tuck it into the beads maybe. That. And then we're going to get one of these big jump rings and one of our keychains. Now these you can kind of just open with your fingers, just kind of pull in opposite directions like that. And I'm going to hook it through this top pink bead like that. And then you can just pull them back together until they're closed. And then you can put your keychain ring on there. Just kind of open that up a little bit. Make sure your jump ring is not getting opened back up in the process. And that's it. Super, super cute. Alright. So that's our craft. Also, if you're super crafty, you know, you could make these into earrings, probably. But yeah, I hope you guys are signing up for summer reading, and I'll put a link in the video if you want to do that on Beanstack, and hopefully we will see you at our teen kickoff on June 5th at 3:30 to 5:30. We are making lots and lots of colorful slime. All right, see you later. Bye.